system like those crowding Lake Marine where all the anti-wind signs are, or roads and lawns or cornfields. What does a 3,650 foot setback from property lines means? At 3/4 of a mile, do the math, 7,000 feet surrounding tower, 49 billion square feet, at 43,560 square feet per acre, more than 1,000 acres. Check the tax map, see any 1,000 acre parcel that accommodates a single wind turbine. Even if there are a group of property owners that came up with the 1,000 acres, limitations due to lack of configuration and setbacks would be extreme. Each would also have to have 3,650 feet beyond from the neighbor road from the outer lines. I recently spoke to people living near a wind tower, the Eon on Napacrow Hill at 15 to 2,000 square feet from the residence, and along Cole Street where there's a tower less than half a mile from the county road, no problem. I recommend the town board reject this proposal, reconstitute the wind committee, send it back to the drawing board. Ron Blackmore.
Mr. Bowman, please, may I say something? What you have just allowed to happen here is an absolute reflection of the lack of leadership that we have in this town. That was a public hearing statement. That was the opinion of one person.
So is Joe.
What I have just asked for, excuse me, please, because you got allowed to be deflected from the thing that I asked you about. What we have asked for is a completely neutral educational forum to present our findings.
We already had that conversation, and you said you were going to call me.
And then you allow this?
All right.
Give me a break.
Okay.
What are you doing on a river?
Ron,
Give me a break.
nope, we're done. Let's pay the bills.
Mr. Bonner,
We're done.
I just have one thing to say, please.
Yeah?
We were looking at in the computer. My name is Joanna Overton, and I live on Bonner Hill. And we've been living here for 23 years. We looked about, my concern are the generations of people that are going to be here, years and years from now. And my concern was that the turbines are not being dismantled. There's 14,000 abandoned wind turbines in USA, and they're just staying there.
Okay, so that'll be addressed.
All right, but it's also going to carry the environment.
We're going to pay our bills now.
Oil and coal.
We did get the highway guy is going to retire. Yep.
Excuse me, you're my elected representative also. Can I have my hand in the air? Can I speak?
Sure.
Well, the point here is we're having this argument because we come here week after week. We put all of us put a lot of time and thought into this. We're not doing this just for fun. We put a serious concern and we come here hoping that something's going to happen. And the problem is we have to have this constant back and forth because we never have the discussion. All we're asking for is a chance to have these issues laid out and for people to hear them and then for a decision to be made, but nothing happens. It goes on month after month saying this committee has to talk about it and then they have to present it to you. Well, there have been months. Why haven't they talked about it and why hasn't it been presented to you? And I don't think it's right for you to be able to ignore my hand in the air. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good job. I'm still waiting for my numbers though.
Probably got them from the drawer.
We probably got them.
I don't know how far, I don't know. That's a long way off. I don't know, they got way back over there. With the wind, the wind must have hit them.
With practice.
Yeah, that's like my time, you know.
Yeah.
I put up, that mailbox is only like a month old. Well, I, you know,
That's what you do when you have a baby.
I'm sure it's all here.
Yeah, but.
Figured it out. We're up and going.
The first 4 or 5 times it happens, I'm dealing in the
We were paying our landlord this month.
Pardon?
Get it close to the road, or remainder of the road, don't snow it in it or build it.
Yeah, usually, you know, it gets
That's
snow,
along, that's along with up the shoulder.
that's sloppy.
One less thing you have to worry
Yeah,
about.
that wet.
And when it rolls off, that'll take out some.
Yeah.
You can't drive 2 miles an hour either. Never get done.
No, they don't drive that fast. That's the first time that guy's actually been in a car this year too.
How was that,
He took 3 of them. 3 for one, but
how is that working out for you?
it seems to be working out good. Mailboxes.
Well,
They beat another car, but we won't walk that quick on that particular truck because it's all hydraulic. There's no air over hydraulic. So if he beats the car, which I'm not saying that's what happened, but he can't go up fast enough, then make sure he doesn't hit the car. But all in all, it's working good.
No.
Put a bunch of short arms on the wings, so they wouldn't have to get way off the road if they met a car. But they're still a couple feet past the shoulder, even if they get in the middle of the road and they hit a car. But it's the shortest post that we can get.
Roy, have you looked at Advanced Auto, are they intended to you by any chance, Alan, or?
Yeah, but they really don't have stuff that.
More.
They are competitive on their prices.
Yeah, I know. Madison come in and he said typically when they first start in an area, they're very competitive.
They are.
They
Then the prices will slow and go back up. You gotta look at commercial towns out back. That's not a town, but it's all you have one out back. The drive is getting
You can hold it down, folks, we can talk there, Bill.
Yeah, close to that other thing. That's until the push arms actually.
Actually, we did all the money and then they saw us when we put it. It used to be the other way around. They took it off, they took it back. They left it in.
Yeah, we don't get
And
quite
now
enough.
now a set percentage.
Pretty close to almost, yeah. So it's not bad.
No.
That's because they don't want it. They don't want it. They don't.
So they just brought it. That much. I don't, I know.
Good luck tomorrow, dear. When you will check you back in the
Thank you. The development of the survey, who's gonna develop it?
Pardon?
Who's gonna develop the survey? It's not a sophisticated kind of mechanism. People usually have to pay a lot of money to get a survey prepared and mailed.
It's only going to just be half of that. She
We
paid.
have quiet when there's discussions with the board and individuals. We're totally inundated over here, if we're not hearing anything that's being discussed. That's the purpose of an open meeting, is so we can all hear it.
My question was, I asked who was gonna pay for the survey, and Mr. Bono explained that it would come out of contingency from the town.
I make a motion, we pay the bills.
All right, do we have a second?
Second.
Motion made and second, all those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye. I make a motion, we adjourn.
Have a second?
Yep.
Can I
Okay, we're
say one
adjourned.
thing before you adjourn? I just want to thank Roy and the road department. We mentioned the demise of our mailbox last time, and the next day it was fixed, so we really appreciate it.
Hey, Roy, the potholes on Mill Road. Thank you.
Is that the same driver?
Oh, you got one.
No, that's a good.
Here, I'll take one. Right off.